Hey guys, welcome back for another weekly update on what's going on here at the farm. So in real time, we're going on about 4 weeks now since the track loader took a little spill. This week I was just kind of working on doing some odds and ends of stuff. The first day I went out, I was hoping to work on notching the boards that are going to run along that center ridge and kind of form that ridge beam along there. However, once I got there, I found that a set of yellow jackets and a set of bald-faced hornets, and if you don't know what bald-faced hornets are, it's just as well that you don't. They are mean little suckers. They had taken up residence underneath one of my pieces of plywood that I'm using on the loft there to work on. And so I really didn't want to mess around with getting up there. So what I ended up doing that, it's kind of late afternoon, I worked on getting the pile of brush burnt up near the sawmill shed, and that also had the fence post from when I pulled out that fence that would have been running like right in front of where the sawmill shed is going up. Once that had kind of died down a little bit and looked like it was going to be under control, I actually took a hike up to the MVP right away, the pipeline right away. There really hasn't been anything going on the right of way since about September or October of last year. There's been all sorts of court cases that are going on right now, and there's permits that have gotten withdrawn, so they haven't been able to do anything for like the last 8-10 months now. So the next day I came out, I brought some spray with me, and first thing I got rid of those little stinging insects from underneath my piece of plywood. And then I was able to work on notching a bunch of the boards, so those are ready to go, and I got one of them up there. Unfortunately, I can't go a whole lot further because I still need to mill and get it up there. The center post, which is another 6x6, that's going to go over top of the span, and that'll just be another support for that center ridge beam that'll go through there. And then also we have tons of cedar on the farm. That's one of the many things that I need to work on getting large majority of those gone. And I actually had a guy who is interested in getting some cedar post. Cedar is known for its rot resistance, and so he was wanting some posts made from those. So I said, sure, why not? And so I started working on getting some of those cut up and limbed, and that was really about all I got done this week. It doesn't sound like a whole lot. It's just a bunch of little things here and there that I'm trying to get done while I don't have the extra help of the loader. Hopefully that will be coming back within the week. So next week I'll be able to start getting back to the sawmill shed. However, that means it'll be the week after before that video goes up. So I think next week's video I'm going to do a little update on the farmhouse. Oh yeah, I know, it's been like a year and a half now since I've done anything on that. That's probably been one of the most frequently asked questions I've gotten over the last 6 or 8 months is, what is going on with the farmhouse? You haven't said hardly anything about it. So I think I'll do a video on that next week, and it'll be a fairly easy video for me to do, so that way I can work on mainly on getting the working on the sawmill shed. And so I'll cover what is kind of going on with that, when I think stuff's going to be happening maybe, and how I'm going to get through that. So keep an eye out next week for a video on the farmhouse, and that's going to be about it for this video. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next week with an update on the farmhouse.